sustainability and green energy, Viking heritage, welfare system, new Nordic food. Welcome to Denmark Explained, where we explore the rich tapestry of Danish culture, one captivating story at a time. Is it true that in Denmark, university is free, healthcare is free, and people are some of the happiest in the world? You might be wondering, how can a system like that even work? Today, we're diving into what social democracy really means, and why Denmark is often seen as a global role model. But before we continue, please support the channel by pressing the like button, share, and hit subscribe. And if you want to see more, remember to click on the playlist link below in the description. Thank you. If you're curious about Denmark, not just the Vikings or Lego, but how the country actually works, you've come to the right place. Whether you're planning a visit, thinking about moving, or just trying to understand what makes this small Scandinavian country tick, understanding its political model is essential. So what is social democracy, and why is Denmark considered one of its finest examples? Let's start with a simple definition. Social democracy is a political and economic model that blends free market capitalism with a strong welfare state. It supports democracy, personal freedoms, and market-based economies, but also believes in reducing inequality through taxation, public services, and social safety nets. Denmark isn't a socialist country. It doesn't have government-controlled production or centralized planning. Instead, Denmark uses taxes and policies to make sure everyone gets a fair shot at life, regardless of income, background, or family wealth. It's capitalism with a heart. And it's designed not to make everyone equal, but to give everyone equal opportunity. So here's a question for you. Which do you think creates more opportunity, low taxes and fewer public services, or higher taxes with strong public support systems? Denmark is a parliamentary democracy with a multi-party system. Parties like the Social Democrats and Socialist People's Party have played key roles in shaping policies that align with social democratic values. The government is built on consensus and compromise. Coalitions are common, and legislation often involves multiple parties, not just one dominating voice. This system reflects trust, transparency, and a deeply embedded belief in collective responsibility. Also, trust in public institutions, like healthcare, education, and the police, is extremely high. According to multiple OECD studies, Danes have among the highest levels of institutional trust in the world. Denmark's welfare state is often what surprises outsiders the most. Here's what's publicly funded or heavily subsidized: healthcare, which is free at the point of service; education, including university; childcare, which is highly affordable and accessible; elder care, which is covered; unemployment benefits, which are generous and active; and paid parental leave, up to 52 weeks, shared between parents. All of this is paid for through relatively high taxes. Yes, Danes pay some of the highest taxes in the world, but in return, they get security, access, and quality of life. In fact, many Danes view taxes not as a burden, but as a membership fee for a well-functioning society. Now here's something you might not expect. Denmark ranks very high in global indexes of economic freedom. The World Bank and Heritage Foundation both rank it as one of the easiest countries to do business in. There's low corruption, strong property rights, and a flexible labor market. It's a model often referred to as flexicurity, flexible hiring and firing rules for employers, strong unemployment benefits, and retraining programs for workers. So while people can lose their jobs easily, they are also supported while finding new ones and encouraged to retrain. This balance encourages both economic innovation and social cohesion. You can't talk about Denmark's social democracy without mentioning trust. Denmark is one of the least corrupt countries in the world, according to Transparency International. People trust the government, each other, the tax system, the media, and even strangers. This high level of social trust makes it easier for the welfare system to work. People believe that others aren't cheating the system, and that government is working in their best interest. This kind of trust takes decades to build, and is often supported by high transparency, strong civic education, a free press, and a clear social contract. Of course, no system is perfect. Denmark has challenges too, like integrating immigrants into the welfare model, or, maintaining efficiency in large public systems. But here's the key: Denmark is constantly reforming and adapting. Politicians often debate how to improve the model, not whether the model should exist. The consensus is that social democracy has provided real, tangible benefits for people, and that's why it's so deeply supported. So, if you're considering moving to Denmark or just visiting, what can you expect? Well, you'll find a strong support system even as a newcomer, though honestly, some benefits do take time to access. You'll notice a high level of transparency and efficiency, and a cultural focus on work-life balance, equality, and fairness. And yes, there are high taxes, but in return, you get excellent healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Many foreigners are actually pleasantly surprised by how much is provided and just how well things function. Denmark's social democracy isn't a utopia, but it shows that you can combine capitalism with compassion, that it's possible to grow an economy and at the same time take care of people. And maybe that's why, year after year, Denmark ranks as one of the happiest countries in the world. So what do you think? Could a model like Denmark's work in your country, or is it just too idealistic? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to learn more about life in Denmark, from culture to politics, we hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Join us here at Denmark Explained, where we uncover the wonders of Danish culture, one story at a time. See you in the next video.